Hey y'all, it is Julian, also known as the Beard with the Machine, here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. Today, me and Kayla were actually going to go out thrifting, but I'm still not 100%. So what we're going to do is, we decided not to go out there, me to rest at the house, but I'm still going to make a video. And we're going to do what items that have not sold for me for about a year, so 12 months in my eBay store. Now, I have refreshed them, I have tweaked them a little bit, changed some stuff around, and they still haven't sold. So what we're gonna do is like things that don't sell for me. I always do what sold videos, but let's go over some stuff that doesn't sell. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first one right here, this is a Speedo racing cap, fast skin. So you put this on your head, it's purple, and it's for like a swimming cap. Speedo, fast skin, racing cap. I think I have it priced pretty competitively, but none of them sell. Like, and the worst thing is you have to use, say it's like an open box. I guess people don't want to buy it because it is not sealed. It's not gonna fit on my head. But yeah, hasn't sold, been a year. All right, the next one. Again, I picked this stuff up to sell online. This is a Packard mouse. Just a regular corded mouse. I picked it up to resell online. It's been on there for over a year. I probably wouldn't ever pick these up again to resell. I've listed for like $5 and not that good. Doesn't sell. Probably wouldn't pick one of those up. Now some Logitech ones, corded or uncorded with the big ball, they sell like crazy. Just regular HP from 1990 mouses do not sell. Decorative plates, another one. I used to pick up, like, I would see a plate with an owl on it or anything. This is not name brand. Has some gnarly crazing on it too. Like, I don't know if it's gonna pick that up, but tons of crazing on it. And back in the day, I would pick up, like, you know, I'd see one of these because I would see somebody on YouTube say, hey, you know, certain plates sell good, blah, blah, blah. And this one's been sitting forever. It's got a nice owl, really bad crazing. And crazing is just that cracking in it. Hasn't sold. This stuff, and I was at a yard sale with a ton of Coca-Cola items, right? And some Coca-Cola items do sell, but most for me do not sell. I don't really pick up Coca-Cola items unless they are like the, you know, I picked up like a neon clock. Really any type of clocks I'll pick up or big signs. But other than that, these are just regular, you know, deck of cards. And they just have not sold for me. I don't know what I have them listed for. I probably picked them up for like $1. And I stay away from these nowadays. I just do not pick them up. Now, the last time I showed another not name brand laser toner. People say they sell them all the time. I still have not sold the one I showed 6 months ago. And here's another one that I picked up, and this one's not sold. So non-name brand laser toner. Or ink. I have a lot of ink and a lot of toner because when I first got into reselling, again, Instagram, YouTube, people were like, hey, you know, ink sells, laser toner sells. So anything that said laser toner, I picked up on it, and then I bought it because I wasn't comping out the correct thing. This, very little views, no watchers. I stay away from non-name brand laser toner for sure. Stuff like this. This says tired as a mother. It's just a cup. Right there, brand new. It's like the cheapest cup in the world, right? I remember picking this up probably 2 years ago now for like $1. And I had it listed for like 10 bucks, 20 bucks or something, lowered it down to $5. And it's just one of those things. It's just a, has vinyl on it. And it was, that's not gonna sell. And it actually has an imperfection in it. So this would just never sell, just not a good pickup in my part. So what me and Kayla are thinking is that we did a video on the biggest yard sale in Myrtle Beach. That's what they call it. It's at the convention center, and I think they have it once a year. So I think that with like stuff like this that hasn't sold within 2 years, we're gonna probably take it out of our store, get a booth there next year, and then sell this stuff for like 10 cents to a quarter just to get it out of here. And then somebody, you know, that's worth a quarter, but it's not worth $10 on eBay. So another one, HP photo film paper. I picked a whole bunch of this stuff up. Again, heard it on YouTube or Instagram or something, and it's been sitting around for a very long time. Does not sell for me whatsoever. Thing about this paper is, is that it's heavy. This is over a pound. You know, you can put it into a padded flat rate or the regular envelope. Again, it's like $7.50 to ship, but still $7.50. It's only worth $7.50. So, you know, you have to sell for like a quarter, and I probably picked up for $3 at the Goodwill. So another thing I heard was internet routers, right? There's ones called like Nighthawk. They sell really good because with internet routers, you kind of want like the latest one or like the third latest one at least. Not like ones like this. This one I'm pretty sure I had probably in college or something. Like just a generic one that is just a regular, you know, internet router. It's not the fast one. It's like, and it's just one of those things. Comp these out because some of them do sell for a lot of money, but they got to be the latest ones. Retail arbitrage, not good at this. Me and Kayla are going to end up probably keeping these. It's a good brand. Towel is the name of it, Towel Living. And I tried to sell these guys. I picked them up at like Tuesday morning on sale, 80% off. I still paid like $4 for them. And they're some good looking spoons. They're like galvanized spoons. And they haven't sold for me within a year. So we were going through some stuff and rearranging some stuff, and I was like, we might as well just keep them because I had them listed for only $10 plus shipping. The thing is that I'm going to lose money on them. So might as well keep them and do something with them. But retail arbitrage, just not that good. Then I was watching some clothing sellers back in the day, and they said ties. They were talking about ties, neckties, right? So I went out and I was like, man, you know, they got neckties at the Goodwill for like 39 cents, 40 cents. And I went out and bought a whole bunch of ties, you know? Thing is about these, you have to do your research on ties because they're not created equal. Some ties go for hundreds or $1,000 or $500 or whatever it is. The ones I bought for 39 cents, they're worth about 39 cents. So basically the moral of this whole story is learning how to comp correctly and sold correctly. Like you can comp it out and see that something is, you know, they're trying to ask $10 for it, but it's really only selling for 99 cents on auction with free shipping, right? Here's another one. Picked up a lot of these because I heard this name a lot. I don't pick them up anymore unless it's like one certain thing. Kohan shoes. These are loafer with the tassels, slip-ons, not Nike Air soles. Some of them are Nike Air. It'll say right there on the bottom, Nike Air, and I still pick those up because they're still worth some money. These, they have been listed for about 1.5 years, and I think I'm only asking $10 plus shipping on them, and I picked them up for $6, so definitely a loss here, but a good learning lesson because, you know, I always heard Kohan, but it's definitely, they have good shoes, just not those anymore. So I don't pick up any Kohan shoes that look like that, like they're 0 grands and stuff like that. Totally different, but ones that look like that, just, I don't pick them up anymore, they don't sell. Then something that like looks like this. All right, so I picked this thing up because I thought it was cool. This thing weighs a ton. It is like a pewter spout thingamajiggy I got at an auction, right? And it's actually engraved right here with like initials or something. And it's pretty cool looking. It weighs a ton and it's big. So this was a good learning lesson on this one is because one, weight, right? So when I first picked this up a year ago, it wasn't really good with shipping. This thing weighs over 5 pounds, right? And you're really getting into an oversized package because it's so tall, and with that spout, it's so wide. So you're thinking an oversized package or sending it UPS or wherever, you know, you're talking probably 15, 20, 30 bucks to ship it, depending on where the person is. And I picked it up for probably 10 to 20 bucks, to be honest with you. I can't really remember. I have to go back and look. But this was a good learning lesson on if it's a big, heavy item and it has to be worth the shipping that somebody's going to want to pay for it. So like this would have to be worth like $100 for somebody to want to ship it because it's going to cost them $20 to ship it and for me to make my money. So I definitely learned a lot when it came to shipping big items is that the item has to be worth a good amount of money to ship an oversized, heavy package. Thank a whole bunch of people that bought the paperweights the other day. I dropped a video yesterday about thanking a whole bunch of people, and a lot of you bought a whole bunch and then asked me to sign them. Remember, I would definitely autograph the paperweights, but if you have to send me a message on eBay, that tells me to do that. A lot of people also did it on the YouTube comments, which I was able to correlate who was who and sign them. But it's much easier if you just send that message on eBay when you're checking out. There's a little thing that says like send buyer message or send seller message. Just send me a message, say if you want me to autograph it, I definitely will 100%. So let's go down the list. Terry, your autographed paperweight is heading your way. Gloria, you bought one, heading your way. Carla, your signed paperweight is heading your way. Steve, your paperweight is heading your way. Robert, you've bought so many, and yes, your autographed one is heading your way. Richard, you bought 2 autographed paperweights. They are heading your way. And Jerry, 2 of the paperweights are heading your way. And Joni, yours just came in. That will be autographed. Actually, I'm doing this video and I just showed up on my phone. So thank you so much for the purchase. So I do appreciate everybody that's buying these. You guys are blowing these out of the water. I thank you so much for the support and supporting me and the channel. So these are the items that I've bought actually to resell, and they just don't sell for me. Now, my story is not one that, you know, oh, I have been reselling all my life. My family has been in reselling. That's not true at all. That's not my story. Kayla 2 years ago basically took me to a Goodwill and said, hey, you know, you can flip items in here. And I was like, no way. And I flipped a teapot 2 years ago, and ever since then I have been learning step by step what to sell, what not to sell. And honestly, I started YouTube and Instagram because of people giving me feedback. Like, you know, when I do my which solds or I do my sourcing videos, a lot of the viewers, a lot of you tell me exactly, hey, you missed this, hey, you missed that. I read everybody's comments and I learn from your comments and exactly what you're saying. So I much appreciate it. That's why I wanted to show you guys what I've been not able to sell. And sometimes it's the listing, sometimes, you know, it's the pictures, but sometimes it's the item. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody wants it, it's not going to sell. So, and I pick up a lot of things that people don't want back in the beginning, but I learned the most important thing is learning how to comp things out and see if it's selling on eBay and what it's selling for. So always go to the what sold. So I do appreciate everybody that watches, and you know, I will always catch you on the next one. And I don't know, you know, when... actually has. They call it the world's biggest, no. So what I'm thinking is that I heard, you know, internet. So another thing I heard, this Jerry? Shoot. Can't read my own handwriting.